8 cabin. Tiny homes with wraparound porches, natural wood, and big windows. There's a sweet spot in tiny living, small enough to feel cozy, big enough to actually live in. Wraparound porches, real wood, windows that pull the outside in. Here are 8 cabins that nail all 3. Each one is a real, buildable home. Not concept renders, not someday. Real builders, real specs, and real porches you can actually sit on with a cup of coffee. Let's get started. 1. The Athens 520, Champion Homes, Athens Park models. The first one on the list looks like a tiny home that got a little carried away in the best possible way. This is the Athens 520, built by Champion Homes under their Athens Park Models brand, and the moment you see it, you understand why people on the internet have spent the better part of a decade leaving comments asking, how much? On paper, it's 399.8 square feet of living space, which sneaks in just under the 400 square foot ceiling that park model RVs are legally bound to respect under ANSIA 119.5. But that's only half the story. The deck stretches roughly 15 feet wide by 33.5 feet long, which tacks on another 502 square feet of covered, wood-decked outdoor living. So, while the inside is technically tiny, the footprint feels closer to a modest cottage with a very generous front porch. Inside, you get 1 bedroom, a pocket door bathroom, a real walk-in shower, and ceilings that are noticeably taller than most park models bother with. The kitchen runs galley style with full-size appliances tucked into a neutral palette of grays, tans, and cream. It's the kind of interior that lets the outdoors do the talking. And the outdoors really does talk here. The wraparound porch hides an outdoor fireplace tucked into a covered corner, which is the kind of detail that turns a quiet evening into a memory. Reported base pricing for Athens Park models lands in the $35,000 to $75,000 range, depending on options and delivery distance. With one fully furnished version of this exact model, rumored to have sold around $210,000. Because it's classified as a park model RV, in most states, you won't need permits and you won't pay property taxes on the structure itself, and it can be financed with an RV or tiny home loan. Now, the next one trades the modern cottage feel for actual logs. 2. The Sierra Log Cabin, Lancaster Log Cabins. The Sierra by Lancaster Log Cabins is what happens when somebody decides a park model should be a real log cabin first and a park model second. This one runs 12 feet by 34 feet, with a 10-foot covered porch on the end and a loft tucked under a steeper roof pitch. Total interior comes out to right around 400 square feet, which is the magic number every park model RV has to stay under. What sets it apart is the construction. The walls are solid 4x6, kiln-dried eastern white pine logs with insulation strips on every course, sitting on a heavy-duty trailer frame with 10-inch I-beams and new axles. The roof is 26-gauge textured metal, rated for 40 years. The ceiling is cathedral-style with log beams showing, and the floors are 2x6, tongue-and-groove, southern yellow pine. None of it is veneer or photo-printed laminate. It's the real material doing the real job. Inside, you get rustic hickory cabinets, a stainless steel kitchen sink, a 10-cubic-foot fridge, a 30-inch electric range and over-the-range microwave, a 4-foot shower, and a ductless mini-split for heat and AC. The interior logs get 2 coats of polyurethane, so the natural wood color stays bright instead of yellowing over time. Pricing comes in at $76,900 retail or $71,900 if you're buying it for a campground or rental use. That includes everything in the layout. What it doesn't include is freight, setup, blocking, leveling, skirting, or porch steps. That part falls on the buyer. Lancaster is based in Pennsylvania, and they've quietly become one of the only companies in the world building actual log park model cabins on a trailer frame. They're also a KOA-approved vendor, which matters if rental income is part of the plan. The next one keeps the logs, but stretches the layout wider. 3. Athens Champion APH523 with Loft, Champion Homes. Next, we shift to a loft. The Athens Champion APH523 with loft is 40 feet 10 inches long by 15 feet wide and Champion squeezes 399 square feet of indoor and outdoor space out of that footprint. That's the Park Model RV ceiling, hit dead on the head. The headline feature is the Porch. It's a spacious covered porch with the option for an outdoor wood-burning fireplace, which is the kind of upgrade that turns a Tuesday evening into something you remember. Not an electric insert. An actual wood-burning fireplace tucked under a covered roofline. If you've ever wanted to fall asleep to the smell of wood smoke without leaving home, this is the option you circle on the order sheet. Inside, the layout opens up vertically. There's a downstairs bedroom tucked under a spacious loft, and the loft railing is finished in stylish rebar, which gives the whole interior an industrial meets farmhouse edge. The bathroom downstairs is roomy by Park Model standards, not the tight square most builders settle for. The kitchen is where Champion shows off. Stainless steel appliances, a deep farmhouse sink that can actually hold a stock pot, and cabinetry that looks built rather than assembled. There's also designated space for a stackable washer and dryer, which is rare at this size, and makes a real difference if you're planning to live in it full-time rather than rent it out. The APH523 is fully customizable, which means Champion doesn't post a flat price. You call, you walk through your selections, and they build a quote around your finishes, your delivery distance, and your options like the wood-burning fireplace. That's a feature, not a bug, but it does mean you'll need to pick up the phone to get a real number. 4. The Mockingbird, Pratt Homes. The Mockingbird by Pratt Homes out of Tyler, Texas takes a different swing at the same square footage. It's 399 square feet, 1 bedroom, 1 bath, RVIA, certified as a Park Model tiny home. And it leans hard into the rustic modern crossover that's been quietly taking over the genre. The first thing you notice is the porch situation. There's a front porch with cedar wood posts and exposed wood beams, and there's also a back porch which is fully screened in. Both decks are finished with Trex composite decking, which is the kind of upgrade that pays for itself. The first summer, you don't have to restain anything. Cedar framing on the outside, full pine wood ceilings on the porches, and continuing inside. So the natural wood theme runs from the driveway all the way through the home. Inside, the ceilings climb, the windows go pentagonal in the living area for that picture frame look, and the kitchen is fitted out with stainless steel appliances and a white-on-white backsplash and countertop combo. The bedroom is big enough to actually fit a king-size bed without choreography. And Pratt managed to slip a walk-in closet into the layout, which is genuinely rare at this size. The bathroom leans dark and contemporary with black-on-black shower tile and a sleek vanity sink combo, which plays nicely against all the pale pine everywhere else. A loft is available as an option for additional sleeping space. Pratt builds custom, meaning no two homes are exactly alike, and they're upfront that prices vary based on selections, location, and upgrades, so they ask you to call or fill out their form for a quote rather than slapping a number on the website. The next one drops the rustic look entirely and goes full mid-century modern. 5. The Monterey Zook Cabins. The Monterey from Zook Cabins is the one that doesn't quite fit the cabin stereotype, and that's the point. This is a mid-century modern ADU, which stands for Accessory Dwelling Unit, and it's built as a certified modular home rather than a Park Model RV. Translation: it meets state and local building codes, so it can legally be a full-time residence in most places. The footprint is 24 feet by 36 feet, with 639 finished square feet in the one-bedroom version, or 749 square feet if you bump up to the two-bedroom layout. The roof pitch is a barely there 1 in 12, which gives it that flat, grounded mid-century silhouette, finished in a 28-gauge textured black metal panel built to mimic a standing seam. The siding is LP lap with a 6-inch reveal, accented with vertical Luna wood, a thermally modified wood that handles weather without rotting and ages gracefully. Both porches are covered. The front runs 22 feet by 5 feet with Luna wood posts, beams, and decking. The rear is a 9 by 11 covered patio off a sliding glass door in the living room. There are 11 windows, all with black interior and exterior trim, plus a 36-inch full glass entry door that pulls light deep into the house. Inside, you get cathedral ceilings finished in drywall, 1 by 8 nickel gap, pine cladding on accent walls, luxury vinyl plank flooring throughout, shaker-style 2-panel doors, and a kitchen with flat-panel cabinets and either laminate or quartz counters. The bathroom has a 48-inch shower, a custom 48-inch vanity, a linen cabinet, and washer-dryer hookups built into a closet. Delivery, setup, and crane charges are all included in the price, which is unusual in this category. Water heater and HVAC are sourced separately. The next one is technically a cabin, but it looks like a glass-walled retreat. 6. The Lookout. Wheelhaus. The Lookout from Wheelhaus is a tiny home that looks more like an architectural cabin from a design magazine than something you'd tow to a campground. Base price is $195,000, which puts it at the higher end of this list. And the spec sheet explains where the money goes. Footprint is 10.5 feet wide by 38 feet long, or 47 feet long when you add the deck. Living area is 400 square feet on the nose. Weight ranges between 13,000 and 25,000 pounds, depending on finishes, which tells you the construction is closer to a real home than a recreational unit. It can also be configured as modular, which opens the door to combining units for a larger build. The exterior is cedar plank in a barnwood finish, with a pine tongue and groove ceiling, pulling that natural wood vibe through to the inside. The windows are oversized and energy efficient, which is the entire personality of this model. It's named the Lookout for a reason. Floors are luxury vinyl plank in 3 available tones. Fixtures come in brushed nickel or matte black, and the bathroom features a tile shower with a curdy drain for serious waterproofing. Inside, it sleeps 4 adults comfortably and comes turnkey with all appliances, including the dishwasher, fridge, microwave, range, and a mini-split HVAC with 2 heads. Utility hookups run underneath the unit and are ready to connect on-site, but you'll need a 3/4-inch water line, a 3-inch sewer connection, and 100-amp electrical service within 20 feet. This is the model that ends up in glamping resorts and high-end Airbnbs because of how camera-ready it photographs, and it's also the one that tends to hold its resale value the best. The next one heads back to Lancaster, but with a completely different aesthetic. 7. The Scandinavian Sierra, Lancaster Modern Cabins. The Scandinavian Sierra is Lancaster's premium modern build, and it shares the same 12 by 34 footprint as the original Sierra, with a 10-foot porch and an included loft. Same 400 square feet, same trailer frame, same Park Model RV classification. What changes is basically everything you can see. The exterior swaps log walls for clean horizontal siding in a smoke or natural finish, with black trim windows and a black metal roof. Inside, the walls are 1 by 6 pine shiplap rather than visible logs. The ceiling is the same 2 by 6 tongue and groove southern yellow pine, and the floor is 3/4-inch subfloor topped with vinyl plank. Same construction quality, just dressed for a different kind of property. Pricing comes in at $109,900 retail or $104,900 commercial. That's the top of Lancaster's modern lineup. And it's because this build packs in the most upgrades, including a more refined cabinet style, lighter wood tones across the interior, larger window placements, and the loft as standard rather than optional. You still get the cathedral ceiling, the full electrical package with light fixtures and ceiling fans included, the ductless mini-split, a 4-foot shower, a 10-cubic-foot fridge, a 30-inch range, an over-the-range microwave, and a 20-gallon electric water heater. Same appliance lineup as the log version. The difference is purely aesthetic. This is the one you order when you want the practical bones of a Park Model RV, but the visual language of a small Scandinavian cabin that wouldn't look out of place in a design magazine. It's also a popular pick for short-term rentals, where the photos do the marketing for you. The last one keeps the modern look, but trades it for something a little breezier. 8. Classic King XL Escape Traveler. We start with the biggest cabin on this list, which feels backwards until you see it. The Classic King XL from Escape Traveler stretches 45 feet long, 11 feet 5 inches wide, and 13 feet 6 inches tall, with overhangs that push the effective width to 14 or even 16 feet. Total square footage lands at 520, including the screened porch, which is the part most builders forget to count. The XL is 5 feet longer than the original Classic King, and Escape used every inch of that extra length to put more glass on the walls. The living area has a massive wall of glass that pulls the outdoors in. Then, just when you think they're done, there's another full glass wall in the bedroom. 2 glass walls in a tiny home is the kind of detail you don't appreciate until you've spent a morning in one. The trailer underneath is no joke either. Steel frame, 4 axles, radial tires, easy-use leveling jacks, and a rodent-resistant belly pan. It's RVIA member certified, which matters for financing and for parking it legally at most resorts and villages. Inside, the design is all electric, which simplifies hookups and eliminates propane lines. The kitchen has a wide selection of optional configurations. The king-size bedroom actually fits a king bed without choreography. Storage is expanded compared to the original. Elegant glass French doors open from the living area onto a large screened porch. And when those doors are open, the combined indoor-outdoor living space stretches an honest 27 feet end to end. That's a lot of room to spread out for 400-ish square feet of footprint. Options worth knowing about include an electric fireplace, a built-in smart TV, and a versatile dining/work table with USB power. The bathroom is spacious, with an optional custom walk-in tile shower, and even a washer-dryer hookup. Introductory pricing starts at $146,830. You can see this one in person at Canoe Bay Village in Wisconsin if you want to walk through before you commit. So those are 8 cabin tiny homes that get wraparound porches, natural wood, and big windows, right? Different builders, different price points, different ways of solving the same 400 square foot puzzle. A few honest reminders before you start emailing dealerships. None of these prices include freight, site prep, the gravel pad, the hookups, or the porch stairs. Park model RVs are legally limited to 400 square feet, and depending on your county, you may need a long conversation with the zoning office before you put one on a permanent foundation. The Monterey from Zook is the exception, since it's built to true residential modular code. If you want the full breakdown on how to legally park one of these in your state, including which counties say yes and which counties absolutely will not, watch this video right here next. It's the part nobody talks about, and it's the part that decides whether your cabin dream stays a dream.